Hi dear friends, good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. It's almost approaching towards midnight. I'm going to be doing 3 episodes for you. A couple of individual reviews. As you can see, first episode is going to be a body spray from House of X, one of my favorite house, because I have a lot of memories attached to this house. So I'll be reviewing a couple of body sprays for you. Those who are interested, you can check. Also, I plan to do another fragrance review, which is going to be from House of Hugo Boss. That's going to be Boss bottle EDP, and this is the limited edition golden bottle. Okay, so that's there, and then also the list of an interesting topic that someone suggested. I'll do that as well. Okay, so hopefully you're doing good, you're in good health, and you're enjoying winter. I'm a little bit happy today, this early morning today. I sort of smelled rain, and then if there's no rain, usually there's no winter this in our region. So hopefully we're gonna get some really cool weather in upcoming days, at least a month or so. And winter really is my happy times. I really wish I could live somewhere where it snows. You know, some of you be like, you are insane. But you know, those who really truly like they get barbecued in summer, you know, these kind of people like us, we crave cool weather. So let's see what we got here. These are a couple of body sprays that I picked up randomly. I had no plans to buy them. I go to do my groceries, you know, stuff, and some of the shops, they have this kind of body sprays, and these are not super expensive, like $5 or so in Bangladesh. Sometimes under $5 if you can get discounted, but I have $5 for this body spray. So X, we had a lot of experience, a lot of memories in our school days, college days, and we used these, you know, when we couldn't afford like a full bottle of a EDT or something. You know, we were in school, you know, these are like our magic potion. You know, you'd be like, hey, let's rock some Dark Temptation or some of the summer vibes, you know. So they used to last quite decent time, but nowadays we don't really use body sprays that much. We opted for EDT and EDP. So let's see what you got from two of these. They are entirely different kind of smell. I'll let you know my liking, disliking towards them, performance, smell. Okay, so let's go with the this is like a fresh line. Okay, you can see the name Fresh. Okay, so this I think is from line of Fresh, and first one is called Adrenaline, other one is called Wild Spice. Okay, I would like to start with this. I think these used to be available in different kind of packaging with that older looking tin can. These are, I think, how much juice in there? I think perhaps 150 ml. Yeah, 150 ml. Yeah, 150 ml. And these are not like the ones that you got before that you could lock. This is just hold it here and spray. Okay. Let me show you how it sprays. Just if you press, it continuously sprays. Okay, like this. Okay, so kind of you can think of like a, a mosquito repellent or something like that, or you know, those kind of the stuff, or like room air freshener. Okay, so, but this one is actually quite nice. You know, when I sprayed this on the paper, and it has the dry down already. Let me spray some on its some of it again. Okay. So this ones, you have to understand, these body sprays have the lowest amount of for fragrance oil and stuff, but still they smell nice. It's full of basically gas. But X, you know, they will give you surprise. This one is really, really pleasant. And this one actually, to my surprise, I found them on Fragrantica, and they do have notes breakdown. This one has fig, paprika, ginger, and musk. So those 4 notes. And you can definitely smell something really, really fresh in there, like a fresh burst of energy, like a blood orange or something, or grapefruit. I can detect that in the first spray, and it's very ice cooling, like icy cooling, sort of like Antarctica or something like that sort of vibe. Like it's cool, you know, it will really cool you down. It has kind of this fresh notes, and I can detect that fig, but these are very, very faint fig notes, not like something that we really pick up from an EDT or EDP. But it gives that sort of like a nice fruity, fresh, zesty in a way, you know, like a vibe, and it's fresh. It's more on the blue side, like this color of the packaging is brilliant. This is how it smells. So I also pick up a little bit of spicy kick, which doesn't make it spicy perfume, but spicy, fresh, day-to-day use, summer. Okay, definitely gym vibes, sporty, school. If you are going to college, you can definitely carry this around your gym bag, or do not keep this kind of perfumes or any perfume in the car, because you know, in high heat they tend to be very dangerous. They may explode. Okay, so it can cause you severe damages if, let's say, in your car, or even physical damages. So never ever keep fragrance in your car, especially if your country is very, very hot and the sun is out. Okay, so overall longevity from this, it's nothing like groundbreaking on me. When I put this on, I get a solid 2 hours from it on the clothes, and then 2.5 hours pushing. Okay, on the skin, these fragrances do not really do any justice. I mean, they don't have any longevity, either one of them. But the Dark Temptation was really, really good. That one used to last my 3.5 hours or so. But I'm not upset, like these kind of body sprays, I'll tell you, you can do not put too much, by the way, for better longevity. You can do that. You can go on your shirt, like let's say, at least you hold it for 1 minute and you're gonna be incognito mode. Yeah, that doesn't really work out. If you have that too much of body spray, it's gonna be off-putting because people may not like it in the closed encounters like a lift or closed workplace. Don't wear this for work, I'll tell you. But if you're a biker, you can keep this in your bag and you can just spray before you go to work. That will do. That will work out for sure. You can give this, let's say, you want to gift it to your son or young son, or let's say someone, let's say your security. And I'm telling you, just like I give these away to security or drivers, who drive our car. If they, cannot afford a fragrance, you can give it to them. They'll be very, very happy, So it's a nice little fragrance for $5 or less, I have no complaint, but it's good for, I think, summers, warmer weather. It will really, really do well. And I like the fig note in there, even though it's very, very faint. But it's kind of fresh. It's kind of spicy. It reminds me, you can say Mont Blanc, Legend, Chrome, this kind of fragrances, but not really exactly clone of those, okay? So give it a try. This is called Adrenaline. I'll give it like a solid 8 for the smell. Performance, I don't want to talk about the body spray, you understand. Second one I'm going to go with is this, or one called Wild Spice. I have seen on internet, like they had this different canister, like different can, which used to have the locking mechanism. So this is the new one. Same thing, sprayer works similarly. Dry down is there. Let's spray this. Okay. You can spray a little, you can spray a lot. But again, once again, I'll tell you, do not overdo it. This kind of fragrance, if you overdo it, it becomes a bit of overdosage of synthetic vibes, okay? And people may get disturbed by it. Sorry, let me adjust a little bit. Okay. So when I smell this smells better. This smells, even though it's a wild spice, there's nothing much spicy about it. Once again, in Fragrantica, you'll find this link. I'll put the link on description box. It has herbal notes, musk, powdery notes, and woody notes, okay? So the prominent note here, I think in the opening, I detect something like it's a green, cool, kind of like a winter day chill, but at the same time, it has this green foresty vibe. And it's very nice, it's very nice. It got some sort of citrus, it's green, citrusy opening. I really like this, and the thing is, the bottle color doesn't represent this fragrance at all. This is like, to my surprise, I was expecting more a chocolatey or sandalwood, something warm, spicy. Hardly anything spicy about it. Opening is very, very, very fresh, but it goes slowly to that powdery dry down they're talking about, but it's not overly powdery. It's not going to be like, hey, you're wearing talcum powder and out there in public. No. But the wild spice, I would imagine something like a peppercorn, pink pepper, black pepper, cinnamon, or something like cardamom. This one has nothing of that. But I would say this is kind of like weaker than compared to the Adrenaline. I did not get really good push from it. After 1 hour completely, I couldn't detect it anymore. So for me, this fragrance is okay for the smell. Performance is subpar. Out of the two, I will actually prefer this. But if this one had performance of this, that would be actually really, really good. So when you talk about powdery notes, it also has kind of like a fresh, clean, like a Sique All or something like a fresh out of shower sort of vibe. So it's got that like a blanche vibe, like something clean, something white, Lacoste Blanc or Hugo Boss Unlimited, if you know those. This is in that line. But I'll tell you one thing, that powdery vibe, to some it may feel a bit feminine, okay? Because some of the perfumes, when it reminds you of talcum powder, you'll think of your, let's say, your wife's drawing room, when they have the dressing table. It gives that powdery vibe. So you may not find it very masculine, okay? So out of the two, I prefer this, and I gave it 8, right? For the smell, I'll give it also 7.5, but the performance-wise, not so good. So I'll give an average of 7 for this, okay? So you can give it a try. Both smell very nice, I would say. No harm done, very inoffensive, just do not put too much of it, okay? So there you go. 8 for this and 7 for this one, okay? So check them out, and there are thousands of X, and they're also called something else. I think in UK they are called something else. I forget the name. They're called, I think, let me see what they're called. Yeah, just when I want to do Google it, I remember the name came to me. It's called Lynx, right? Lynx, Lynx. So basically the same thing, just UK and US versions are different. So you can give them a try. I'm not sure if there are going to be a lot of fakes, but I heard, sometimes they make these fakes. So buy from good sources, good shops, where even though these are cheap, do not buy them from, let's say if you're living in Bangladesh, do not buy them from very unknown or small remote shops. They may have like a, I don't know, refill one or fake one, which is going to be harmful for your skin. But I got this from very reputed super marts or mini marts where they have all brands and stuff, so there is no chance of fake, right? So there you go, X, Wild Spice and Adrenaline. Give them a try. Thanks for watching. Time to move on to the second video. Take care.